Alright everyone, welcome back to the NASCAR Cup Series, back at Chicagoland Speedway for the Camping World 400. Let's get ready to go racing in Chicagoland. Alright everyone, welcome back. NASCAR Cup Series Racing returns the Camping World's 400 at Chicagoland Speedway. Matt Kenseth has failed expectations, Chase Elliott has failed optical scanning, and John Hunter Nemechek failed his engine by blowing it up. Let's go racing at Chicagoland!
Alright guys, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel with Florida Racing on the NASCAR Cup Series and NASCAR Heat 5. We're back racing at Chicagoland, one of my favorite tracks to race on in this game. Did not have the best of qualifying attempts though, as we hit the wall. That lost us a ton of speed. And so now with the help of the draft and other factors, we gotta race this thing as hard as we can to make up positions. Taking a look at the factoids that we need to know, we got ourselves 14 laps of fuel remaining so far, with 35 laps on the board. So quite a lot of racing here. Potentially 2 to 3 pit stops depending on how the cautions fall. So a lot of different strategy that will come to play later on in the race. So let's go ahead and take a look at those factors here and keep an eyeball on those tires as we go racing. So a lot of drafting on this track is what's going to really help us out, make up positions and stuff. If we can get anybody like Quinn Huff here to actually move. And I'm sorry, I mispronounced that guy's name. Not Quinn Huff, Quinn Hoof. That's how you pronounce that guy's name. I don't know actually. I have no idea how you pronounce that guy's name, but that's how I've always pronounced it in this game. Quinn Hoof. That's how we do that, as we had the 41, I believe, go spiraling to the back. Don't know if that's going to bring out a caution or not. He did hit the wall back there, but so far we remain green. No major incidents so far on the track. Very nice. Moved up to 25 here. We're going to be using this draft quite a lot to move our position up, I think. Car's pretty quick. Feels like it's handling the track quite well. A little bit of a loose there as we hit the brake, but I kind of like how it's wearing in. It feels pretty good. We still have quite a lot of wear there on the right front. That's mostly to entering the corner wrong. Got to back it down just a tad in the corner. Try and not run in here at full speed. But we should be able to do pretty decently here. We got a lot of ground to make up though. That's where we really got to put the work in, is getting these positions done. Yeah, you can see we can get that rear end to kind of step out when we hit the brakes. Kind of helps us to get rotated. A little bit too loose, if I'm honest. But honestly, compared to last week's race at Iowa, which by the way, that was fun, but with a tight race car that we had that could not be improved upon, it really did end up being not as fun as it could have been. So definitely need to work on whatever that setup was, because it was not good for what we needed, that's for sure. So racing the 43 here, gonna try and get that draft there. There we go. Should be able to get past him up to 21st. Everybody getting kind of spread out here. Typical intermediate racing. Nice to see we're kind of splitting this groove in the middle there, which is kind of cool that you could actually mess up your race by getting stuck in that groove. So some cool factors in these turns, which makes this track a lot of fun, is that you actually do get a little bit on the loose side, get some bumps if you hit these grooves at the wrong time. So kind of cool how that all works. Up to the top 20 so far, 8 laps remaining on the fuel. As we continue to work here, make sure we don't hit that groove in the wrong place. There we go, good. Trying to get to BJ McLeod here as Kyle Busch leads the way. Somebody is stuck on the track, I think, is what I saw. It looks like everyone's got back going. I thought I saw somebody spinning out or something. Somebody is blowing up, I think, if I can see that smoke correctly. If someone's not having a good day, that's going to bring some of these guys back to us here. He is finally off the track, whoever it is. didn't see who that was, but I have a feeling it was one of the front row guys. 27 laps remaining, 7 laps of fuel remaining. And we caught this group a little bit at the wrong time there. Gonna run up the track there. But now we're in the draft zone, so we can draft off of these guys fairly decently. Car has come alive, definitely like it. Definitely like how it's feeling. Just need good pit strategy going on. And keep on moving to the front as this car is coming alive quite well here. Taking the apron down below. Move Jimmy up and we are top 15 with one pass. Not in the grass, but close enough as Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is underneath us, pushing us into Jimmy there. He's loose now. He's going to go back. Looks like he's going to be able to catch it. And not cause a caution. 5 laps remaining in the fuel tank. So we had a few spins and a few cars blowing up so far. No problems caution-wise. Nice to see. Car feels pretty good, and top 14 from our 30th place position that we started on the grid, so we're moving up slowly. I like it. I like our Hunt Brothers Pete's photo racing Mustang so far. It's doing pretty good. Got some people on the bottom of the track, so people starting the pit slowly. 2 guys there going to pit road. We are in the 12th position. We're going to go ahead and just keep on running the track here. We got tire left, we got fuel left. Just want to see if we can maximize our run here. And the more laps we run, potentially on fuel that these guys can't run, with a little bit more wiggle room, we should have fuel strategy-wise at the end of this thing. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. So, and also we're going to be able to stay out here and see how long the rest of these guys can go. Kyle Busch staying out so far. We move our position up to 6th. Everybody hitting pit road, mostly behind us there. 3 laps remaining in our tank. About 20% left on our tires, so tires are definitely wearing out more than the fuel. Partially that's my driving style at the moment, so if we kind of clean that up a bit, we can save a little bit more tire on the run. Yep, so there's the tire wear there. 2 laps remaining. We should be able to get 1 more lap in around. We got, who do we have up here? We have Custer in the 41, I believe, trying to, and there's the caution. We are going to lock so many people a lap down. It's not even funny, but it's beautiful. Who in the world is spinning? Somebody spun into the wall up here. I don't know what happened, but that's absolutely beautiful. We are not doing any adjustments on the car. Car feels good. We are just going to let that race as it is, because great feeling car right now. Alright, so we have got almost the entire field a lap down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see. And so that's going to help us out a ton here. 19 laps remaining, 15 laps of fuel, 1 more pit stop required for fuel, and probably right side tires for everyone. Caution could change that up for us though. Depending on how many cautions we get when that happens, we might be able. So we're going to try, and Kyle Busch is going to be able to get past us down below. Car's a little bit slow on the short takeoff run. We're going to try and get that draft, and we're going to try and run with these guys. We're going to also try and get our entry a little bit cleaner to help save those tires. Kind of running up the track here just a little bit. Hit the brake, going to hit the wall, going to hit the Benedetto. Going to try and, as I said, going to work as hard as I can to try and clean up this engine. It's going to block Hamlin here because he doesn't need to get back on the lead lap as we get spun out by Jimmy Johnson. Huge wreck on the front stretch. No caution. For whatever reason, 2 cars collide. And NASCAR doesn't see a need for a caution. That works perfectly. Yes, Jimmy Johnson got to my right rear there. That ended up hitting me wrong, so I overcorrected. And that sent me spinning around. But no caution. No caution. That's great. Luckily, we don't really fall that far behind, because all these guys are lap down. So I mean, this honestly works really good for us, in all honesty. So that's fine. What we do need to do is get these entrances into the turn cleaned up. So let's work on that here. Let's also see if we can mosey our way back on towards the front just a tad. Alright, nice and easy. Just try and clean this up here so that we can save some tire. Someone is spinning through, 2 cars spinning through the grass. No need for a caution for that either, apparently. I don't know what's happening here at Chicagoland, but whoever has eyeballs up there in the booth doesn't have actually eyes. I'm not sure what they're looking at. Probably looking at the stock market and thinking, this doesn't look so good, but I can't help them on that one, but I can help them by doing the job! You had 2 wrecks on the front stretch so far. 2 cars in the grass, bringing all that grass back onto the track. You had 2 cars spinning, 1 hit the wall right in front of your nose, and you haven't thrown the caution. You're getting paid to do something, and it's not looking at your stock market, I can tell you that right now. Everybody on the stinking phones too much. Don't use your phone while you drive, and don't use your phone when you're supposed to be working. It's pretty simple. And also, if you're sleeping, you definitely shouldn't be using your phone. You should be sleeping. Somehow people do that, I'm not sure how, but apparently that's a thing. Moving on, we are so far 7th. Doing pretty good here. Kyle Busch continues to lead the way. Denny Hamlin is a lap down, which, be still my heart, is beautiful. Beautiful to see. Definitely helps me out in the point standings, that's for sure. So definitely need that. We got 8 laps of fuel remaining here. We've done a bit of a better job saving our tires, being smoother on the entry into the corners and stuff. So that is really helping me out right now. We got 12 laps remaining, 8 laps of fuel remaining. We got damage. Honestly, we'll probably just skip fixing that though, because depending on whether it's a caution, pit stop, or other, we're going to need to save on time. Right side tires are looking likely to be needed, but as I said, it's just going to kind of depend on how the caution falls here. And when pit stops begin opening up. We're at 7 laps remaining on my fuel strategy. Obviously, I stayed out the latest that everyone else is, so everyone else is going to have to come earlier than I am. But that's kind of what I expected anyways. Kind of getting a nice run on Denham there. Going to get past him. We've done a much better job with our tires. Just being nice and easy into the turn. We've been doing a much better job about that right now. But we're kind of stuck in 7th. There's a huge gap, so there's really no need to push it. And that could be saving us a little bit of fuel. I really kind of doubt it, though, letting off into the corner. I doubt that's really helping us that much. But you can see by the tire temps over there, we're definitely being able to save some tires. So that is definitely what we're looking for right now. That seems to be helping us quite a bit. Car feels good, getting a little bit of a push from Martin Truex Jr., who's wanting to go to the front. Hey dude, if you want to come and push me, that's fine. Just push me on the straight, please, not in the turns. Or do your own thing, I don't care. Ooh! Tried to send me. Alright, we're watching to see if anybody starts coming to pit road. So far, pit road is an empty desert. And we're waiting for that to become a oasis at the moment, and so far it is. We got one taker. Somebody sees the illusion in the distance, can see some palm trees, and we've got another caution on the track. So what are we going to do? We're going to have 8 laps remaining. We're going to fill up on fuel. We're going to short pit on fuel. Right sides of the whole package. We're going to take the whole package of tires here. We weren't going to lose much of a position. Denny Hamlin still has to come all the way from the back of the field to get anywhere close to us. The problem is he's going to be in the top 10, so that's disappointing. But we'll see what we can do here as we start off 8th. 12 laps of fuel remaining, 4 laps on the books. let's get a move on here. So not sure what everyone else took. They might have just taken right side tires there. Saw the 43 get loose. He's spinning off into nowhere land. What do you want to bet that that becomes a caution? Nice and easy, nice and easy. This is go time. This is where we put the pedal to the metal and try to get going here. Amazingly, no caution for that spin on the back stretch either. So, I mean, apparently that guy's still very involved in what his stock markets are doing. I don't know what to tell him on that one, but maybe do your job first and then go back to the stock market. Everyone that's spinning, though, is instantly coming to pit road to get fixed, so that's interesting. So, major flat spots apparently on this track. Alright, gonna get back in line, get that draft off of Harvick. A little bit of draft, little bit of draft, little bit of draft. Gonna get underneath him here, off throttle. Very good, very good, very good. Try to stay right there on him. Alright, hey Newman, wanna give me a push? Give me a push. Give me a push. Harvick, you can spin me out, please, apparently. That's what I was asking. I didn't know that. The dialect of Ryan Newman push me was actually Kevin Harvick sent me into the corner and tried to spin me out. That was actually what I was saying, apparently, in Kevin Harvick-y. But, you know what, he's probably still mad at me from that Road America incident, so it's understandable. Alright, we are doing good. Ooh, Ryan Newman, give me a push, please. Keep. Come on. Give me that push, give me that push. Give me that push, boy. Ooh, he's going to go to my outside, not where I need him to be. We're going to run up the track a little bit, give him that space. Alright, get the back of Boyer here. One lap to go, presented by Combustion Gamer Gear. Check it out for Florida racing merch and more. Newman, give me a push. Newman giving me a push. Newman giving me a push. I don't think it's going to be enough because I'm going to go into the turn. Come on, Newman. Yes. Come on. I don't think we can get the bush. Off the throttle because I will spin out there. No, we're not going to get the push. Bush is going to get his third win on the season. We're going to come up second. Woo! Nice racing there at the end. Car's a little bit too loose to really slice and dice our way up there, but it's fast. Nice. Could not have done that without the drafting help, without our drafting partner, Ryan Newman. So thank you, sir. He was trying to make sure he solidified his space, I believe, in the top 10. So we've got to go take a look at replays and stuff to get thumbnails. But then we will be back here in just a second and take a look at those point standings. Well, that's messed up. So, you all saw correct that Ryan Newman right there, the guy that's in 18th, he was the lead of the cars a lap down, and there's nobody below him there that's like 2 laps down, so he didn't unlap himself once or anything. He was the lead 1 lap down car, pushing us to second. Somehow that guy's in 18th. So, I don't know how that's working, but, that's like lying. That's a lot of lies there. That is not correct. So, I don't know what that's about, but Ryan Newman came in 9th. Ryan Newman was in 9th, just so that we know there. Denny Hamlin, unfortunately, on the lead lap in 8th, unfortunately, but, yeah, Ryan Newman was 9th, as he was 1 lap down, 3rd on the track behind me. So yeah, that's weird. But anyways, Kyle Busch is your winner. That is his 3rd win, I believe, on the season. We come in 2nd. Great points day for us. Montrix Jr., Clint Boyer, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, Matt DiBenedetto, Denny Hamlin, boo, in your top 8 on the lead lap. And apparently Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski in the top 10, which one of those guys is in the top 10, but both of them can't be. Moving on down, we got Ryan Blaney, Jimmy Johnson, William Byron, Cole Custer, and Alex Bowman that somehow round out your top 15, which I don't know how that's being scored. That is some very weird scoring, honestly. So, and Tyler Reddick ultimately there did not have a good race and finished his 16 laps down out of the race. Taking a look at your point standings here, we do have us, continuing to lead in the points. Denny Hamlin second, unfortunately. Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, and Kevin Harvick there are your top 5. As we look at the top 10 there, Chase Elliott rounds that out. Ryan Newman just below the top 10 in 11th. Alex Bowen, BJ McLeod, Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyer, and Cole Custer. Those guys round out the top 16 in the points standings. And a lot of other people way down here below not doing as good in the point standings. So, good race overall, lots of fun. Very fast race car in the draft. Definitely like that. And once we got saving the tires, that thing came alive. So, very cool car, great race. We'll see you guys here next time on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel with more Florida racing in the NASCAR Cup Series. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.